Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show y'all what I have been carrying in this big old beast here that I unboxed a few videos ago. This is the Geiger Kensington bag in the XXL size, so extra extra large. This is in the denim print, kind of the standard denim print. I didn't even realize they had a darker denim until I was looking up this one and then saw the other one that you guys saw me unbox in the video, which I did carry over the weekend, and it was everything, but time didn't allow me to go ahead and do what's in my bag. But honestly, those SLGs that I showed you, y'all still haven't cleaned up my SLGs. Don't judge me, judge your mama. The SLGs that I showed you that I carried in the Pretty Blue Dooney and Burke hobo bag, I just honestly tossed them right in the denim, y'all. I ain't had time to be changing SLGs. We had a game to get to and we was out the door. So anyway, this is the XXL. I ordered this one to see if it could be used as a planner bag, and to my surprise, y'all, I've been in it ever since. I moved in that day and I have not moved out since. So as you can see, it does have the brass hardware. The handles look just like the bag. They do have that same denim print, and then on the underside they have smooth black leather. Very, very comfortable. She is huge and beautiful. So here is that eagle head again, just a sparkling, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I am going to show you guys, well, I think I showed y'all around the bag, but I'll still do it again anyway. So this is what she looks like from the side, from the back, and at the bottom you do have that plate with the Kurt Geiger on it. She is not light. So if that was shaky, I'm sorry. This is what the other side looks like. And then of course the bottom. The Kensingtons don't come with feet on the bottom. There is some kind of material in here that's keeping things sturdy. So as you can see, there is no sagging or anything. And I've got my planner things in here. So I'll show you guys everything that's in here. So first we have a bird's eye view. And I have my planner, notebook, pouch, things of that nature in there. So I'm going to take everything out one by one and show it to you. So I'll start with the biggest item, which is my actual planner. And I know I still owe you guys a planner video. So I'm going to try and get that done. This is one of those, what's the word? Can't think of the word. You know, where things don't pass quality check, and so they go into like the clearance section. This is one of those clearance no-tea covers. You do have the gold branding in the corner there. This is kind of like a cream or chalk ecru croc print. It looks like it's super washed out in the video, you guys. I don't know if you can see the texture. Well, there's a little better, but I absolutely love it. I don't generally like the sound of metal disc hitting the desk. I don't really like plastic sound either, y'all. That's the only thing about Happy Planner that's just really not my cup of tea, is the sound of the rings hitting the counter or the desk or wherever I am. So I usually do like to put a cover over it just for that reason alone. Otherwise, I probably could just attach me some kind of pin loop on one of the back pages and just go. So this little cutie is from a shop on Etsy. I did get this in the Happy Planner size, girl, get it together. Classic Happy Planner size, as well as in the pocket size to go in the one that's in my PM agenda. I did have this all decked out with my really cute St. Patty's Day paper clips, but St. Patty's Day is over and I actually don't have any cute Easter ones, so I just left it naked. And then of course it does come with a pin loop inside of the planner cover itself, and so I have two pins clipped onto there. I have my purple one with the 0.3 ink, the 3 different colors, and then I have the color of the week. So this color tool pen, this kind of pretty light blue, is the color of the handwriting in this week's particular spread. So that is my planner. And then in that same front pocket, I have this pretty notebook, which I think I've shown in a video, maybe, I don't know. But this really pretty notebook I found at Burlington. Love it. I just have a pink tool pen kind of clipped into that actual ribbon that's on the front of the book. This is currently kind of my personal book / journal. So in the front here, I have the bags that I've carried in order and how many days I carry them. And then a little bit back, I have the bags that I've purchased this year. And I'm writing down, you know, when I got them, how much, the day that I got them or ordered them versus the day that I carried them. And then there's also another list in here where I'm documenting the tote bags that I was using as planner bags prior to getting this one. So I was kind of switching my tote every couple days or so, every week or so, to make sure my totes were getting used while I was currently really happy carrying hobos. And then of course towards the kind of middle to the back, I kind of have some journaling in here where I'm, write down all the journaling things that we write down. But I did drop a couple of my Anika's Creative Closet stickers. So I'm going to show you guys 2 pages where I've dropped the sticker and I just have not written anything personal. So you can see that. Is she not gorgeous? So her hoodie says trust, and then this one says God's girl. So stinking cute. I'm obsessed. I hope all this tariff crap does not affect her business, because I really like Anika's Creative Closet dolls. They are gorgeous. She's got the large ones for your journal. She's got the smaller ones for your planner. And I just love it. I need them all. So the only other thing in that front pocket is just my actual personal size planner. And then that front pocket is completely empty. So these are all the things I had in previous planner bags. I just changed the, what should I call it a planner pouch, but essentially it's one of the cosmetic bags that we use as catch-alls. I usually try to switch it to make it match whatever tote or bag I'm using as a planner bag. I don't necessarily have one that's denim or that would go with this. I don't really think that the barrel Nolita would fit well in here. I don't know. I hadn't tried it. I don't really like the way the C's look with this print. If y'all have heard me say before, I don't really like mixing 2 prints together. I'm not going to do stripes and C's and LVs and DBs. It just don't work for me. I need a solid to go with one print. I'm not going to do multiple prints. It just drives me insane. So anyway, this is a MM agenda from Louis Vuitton. In other words, the medium reading agenda, also known as the personal size planner. And I use this for my goals, finances, kind of like my running coupon list. I have like a list of the favorite foods Mally likes to eat, so I can come up with the dinner menu. Me and Ken can find whatever, but I like to at least cook something I know he gonna eat, so I'm not wasting damn grocery money, because anybody got time for that when milk and eggs is $7. So yeah, so that's everything that's in here, all the budgeting stuff. Even the sinking funds accounts that I do, they have their own page in here, and they're in alphabetical order for what category they are, but they're in here as well. So loving that. That one is authentic. I found it on eBay a couple months ago. It does have that all black Kurt Geiger lining in there, wipeable if it needs to be, and then of course the middle piece has the denim on it, and that's where the chain's attached, which I think I did show in the unboxing. So now the back pocket, we have my planner pouch. So this is one of my kind of beauty pouches I have that you can use for anything, catch-all, makeup, planner pouch. This one's from Amazon, and it did come in a 2-pack. It also comes with a smaller pouch that I've generally used for candy anytime that I've used it. So in here are just all of my planner things. So I'll give you an overview, and then I'll show you what I keep in here. Typically this bag is going to go from my bedroom to the living room, or from my bedroom to the, to the room where I work in. I call it work. It's basically the guest bedroom, and I have a whole corner where it's fully set up as a home office. Excuse me. And then, of course, sometimes I will go from my room to the babe cave, which is literally the same room. But, it's, you got to walk across the floor. You got to bring it with you. And then, of course, when I go places, when we go out of town, road trips, I really don't bring this kind of stuff on a vacay where we flew. But if we drove, I bring this because sometimes, I want to play with it in the car. There's hours that you're in the car, I need something to do, so I'll move stickers over, which I'll show you guys in a second. So this one pretty much moves around the house, and then of course when we leave the house I take it. Also when I go visit my sister and my mom, we're just kind of sitting there chit-chatting, we might be watching TV, we're just kind of chilling out, and I'll just bring my planner and some stickers and go ahead and decorate the next few weeks, or decorate some journal pages while we're talking and chilling. So I usually bring it with me, so I love me a good sexy bag. So in here I have lotion, so if I need to moisturize my hands and I don't want to reach for my purse, I can. Don't judge me, judge your mama. I have a pink highlighter or mild liner. I'm currently using this one to highlight the bags that I've carried, so I like to keep one with me. I have a blue ink gel tool pen. The pen itself is white. I have a 6-inch ruler that came in one of those sub boxes. Or did this one come from Hobby Lobby? This might have been a Hobby Lobby. It's got hearts all over it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I use it to make lines if I need to. I have this, it's like a slice tool, but it has like a push, like an ink pen, and then it's a very small blade that pops out of the end. This came in a planner box. I've got this cute pink bow pen that ombres to yellow from Shein. I've got a purple tool pen that does write purple ink. I have one of those travel the small travel mini size white out from Bic. I love that compact size. I've got some tweezers that I use to move stickers and stuff. It does say extra on the side. It also came in a planner box. Okay, so Sorry, just double checking my text to see if Mally was asking for a ride home today with his little spoiled self. But nope, he's walking. What else? I have a pink tool pen, which I have been using, like I said, in my notes book, where I've been writing down all the bought bags, carried bags, journal bags, all of that. I have one pen clipped onto it, but should I be on the go, I don't want the ink to run out, because I'm being real OCD with that book being pink and the bows being pink. I want every single thing written in there to be pink, so should that ink run out on the go, I have a second one. I have these really pretty scissors. These are Eiffel Tower scissors from Amazon. They should be linked in my storefront. I've had them forever. I have one of those rolled double-sided tape from Scotch. It's kind of like a whiteout in the sense of how it comes out. You don't have to like pull the tape or anything. You just kind of roll it just like you do whiteout. I use this whenever stickers, sometimes they don't stick, or I've noticed if they're really thick stickers, you know, because back in the day, you know, planner shops were making them differently. If they come up, the corner starts to peel up in my planner. That drives me nuts. So I will gently lift it, you know, enough to get under it, and I will kind of roll this underneath it and then just push the sticker down. So that's essentially what I use that for. Or if I've laid a sticker and I don't like it and I'm going to remove it with the undo solution that I have inside of this eye drop bottle. Talked about that before in my planner vids. If I do need to pull up a sticker, sometimes when you go to put it back down, it doesn't stick as effectively as it would, you know, brand new off the sticker sheet. So again, the double-sided sticky tape works. I've gotten mine from Walmart as well as Amazon, so I think that one's linked in my storefront in the planner section. I've got a little purple cloud, super cute. I don't remember if this is from Shein or Amazon, but either way, it's a little box cutter or a little blade, so I use it to cut stickers if I need to, as well as open Happy Mail. I've got one of those little Bath and Body Works car scent things. When I don't smell it anymore in my car, or it's completely, I don't know the right word, but it's like sucked in and you know it's not working anymore, they still smell good. So I still put them in random stuff like catch-alls, planner pouches, things of that nature. I have a single hole punch because there are times where I decide to put stickers down the spine of the page, and so all the holes are covered. So I have that so I can recut the holes, and then I have the scissors so I can cut them. So I need that. I have one of those tiny little binder clips just in case there's something I need to group together. And then the last thing in here is just a couple of like writing pads, sticky notes. There is a American Express gift card in here that I use for cutting washi. What else? I have a couple of stencils from some planner shops, and I think one might be from Michael's. So that is everything that was in my little planner pouch. So I'm gonna pack this back up. And I feel like I did a what's in my planner bag video recently. So this stuff might not be new to you guys. I feel like I did. I have to look at my own channel and see. But I think I did. So you guys probably just saw a what's in my planner bag recently. So the only thing that's changed is just this particular pouch and then the bag itself. Everything else is, well, nope, there's one more pouch I changed. One more pouch. So I'll show y'all that now. So I think in the previous one, I don't even remember which bag I was using, but I think I might have been using one of my never full pouches to hold some of the planner stuff. But I decided to move the stickers from that pouch to this one because I feel like this one doesn't get any love. Now this one is a if you know you know piece from my IG seller. It does have a cute little Vivian on the front, and it is pink on the inside, but I'm using this large Kirigami pouch to hold my stickers. So I have like weekly sticker kits that I've used recently that I need to put back in my stash. I've got smaller stickers that sometimes I either pull off of here. Just show you an example. These are little credit cards for paying bills and stuff. I either pull off of here, or I will go ahead and put into my reusable sticker book. So we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, this one's just full of stickers, and it does actually have a pair of tweezers down at the bottom, just so that I can, you know, like I said, I'm at my mom's house. I'm chilling with my sister and my mom, chit-chatting, having a good time, and I'll just be using my hands as my lips is moving. This is another really cute sticker that I love. These are Happy Mail stickers. They're designed for planner stuff, but I use them for everything. Sneakers, bags, wallets, jewelry, whatever coming is Happy Mail. Ever since I learned the term Happy Mail in the planner world, that has been my favorite way to describe mail. Happy Mail, and we got the chocolate ice cream truck pulling up. That's UPS. We got the vanilla ice cream truck, which is FedEx. We got the blueberry ice cream truck, which I don't eat blueberry ice cream, but that's Amazon. And then regular USPS, I don't even think I ever came up with a nickname for them. It's just the adult ice cream truck, because like if you're pulling up, you got the goods. This is a reusable sticker book from Etsy. I have been asked to link it, or you know, kind of provide the link for it. Oh, this bar look a little crooked. I cannot find this exact one. I scrolled my orders like 2 years back and then it stopped. It wouldn't let me go any further. So I couldn't find this exact marble print with the E on the front, which stands for SB, of course. But any reusable sticker book that you get from Etsy is essentially the same thing. I want to say this size is like a 5 by 8 inch, but you can use any one that you find. So I decorated the inside cover, another really pretty Anika's Creative Closet sticker, and then I just have random stickers in here. So if you are new here, this is a book of kind of sticker paper that's restickable, so you can essentially move stickers from those other sheets. Hard for me to flip this way backwards, y'all, but move them from those other sheets into here and kind of group them or categorize them however you want. So I've tried to put all of the same things on the same page. And yeah, super, super cute. So love my reusable sticker book. Been using that for ages. And then this is a Black History crossword puzzle book, but it's essentially a crossword puzzle book. So fun stuff. Definitely love doing this. It kind of helps me kill time sometimes when I'm bored, don't have anything to do. I've been using a mild liner to mark out the words that I find both in the table as well as, you know, the bottom of the list when it's down there versus using a pen. These pages are a little thin, so I kind of just really didn't want to use a pen. I want to do something different this time, and I like it. And because it's a mild liner, let me show you, I didn't finish this one yet. But because it's a mild liner, it doesn't go through the paper. It's like perfect, and it's not too loud in your face, you know? So I just have this in here as well. Again, something to do, especially if we're driving somewhere. Like to go to Jazz Games. It's 2.5 hour trip. So yeah, I usually drive one way and hubby drives the other. He tries to drive both ways, but I'm like, bruh, you got two perfectly capable adults in the car. One should drive going, one should drive back. Like, why? So sometimes he fights me. He's like, no, I got it, babe. Fine. Where's my planner bag? But other times he'll be like, all right, fine. You could drive one way. So anyway, so we share the load. And then, of course, you know, it did have that back pocket here and then another slip pocket where the Kurt Geiger passage is. I didn't have anything in either of those. I guess if I really wanted to, I could put one of my thin packs of tissues in there, just in case my planner bag is closer to me. Maybe I went to the living room with the bag and I left the purse upstairs. Who knows? But anyway, that's why I usually have the goodies in here that I have. So I'm just going to repack her. So yeah, I am loving it so far. Again, she's very comfortable. I do have all these things in here. So when people say, is it light? I really think that's a dumb question because it's stuff in here. It's not going to be light. But it just depends on how much you have in here as to if it's heavy. And I feel the same way with purses. Like, yes, some purses are heavy by themselves. And those are the purses that are not my favorite because I know I'm going to put the kitchen sink in there and I need it not to be breaking my back. But in essence, you put some things in a bag, it is going to get a little heavy. So this one to me doesn't feel any different than any of the other bags that I've used as planner bags. I've used a bow backpack. I've used my totes, Never Full City totes. I've used my Purple Cake Spade tote. I've even used the Dooney & Burke Hydrangea tote. Like, I've used a couple of different bags and essentially the weight feels the same to me. So I love it. I did consider getting a second one of these because y'all know I'm greedy. I want to have options. So I did consider getting a second XXL size, and I did order it in the black, I think it's called Drenched or something like that. I'll try to see if I can find a picture maybe and pop it up here. Not the greatest at that when I don't already have a picture of my own in my phone, but I'll try and see if I can find a picture and pop it up when I do edit this and show you guys. And when she came, I don't know, y'all, I just wasn't feeling it. It's just a tiny little lint ball on here. I'll vacuum later. I don't know. Like, it was black on black on black on black. Even the chain was black. She's beautiful. But I don't know. She just wasn't screaming and hollering and grabbing my heart, pulling it out my chest like this baby did. So, yeah, you guys, that is my planner bag. And she snaps just fine with all of this stuff up in here. So, yeah, this is her. I've been in her for, shoot, I think this might be the second week. What in the world? Stop showing out for company. So I think this is the second week I have been carrying her. I absolutely love it. Okay, you are really showing out. What is the problem here? What are you getting stuck on? Oh, the mount liner. Okay. Hadn't had that happen before. You really don't want to move. There we go. All right, we got it together. Okay. So, yeah. Chain strap, just throw it on my shoulder. And I think it's a big old bag, y'all. Like, I don't know if I could carry the XXL as a purse. I think I'm kind of a tiny person for something like that. Even though God knows, oops, I forgot a little binder clip. God knows I could fill it up because y'all know I could carry the kitchen sink. Y'all know I can. I sure can. The kitchen sink, the garage, my truck, his truck, everybody's truck. But I think for this bag, for me, it's just sexier as a planner bag. Like, it just looks good on me as a really big tote bag essentially, but it's a nice flat bag, so use it for my planner things. And then of course have my cute little purse with me. So yeah, you guys, this is her, fully loaded, and I'm obsessed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you've been on the fence about an XXL and not sure how to use it, do keep in mind it doesn't just have to be a weekend bag or a overnight bag or just a jumbo purse. You definitely can use it for other things, especially if you're a planner girl or work outside the home. It can always be your work bag. I can fit my 14-inch MacBook Pro in here. It's downstairs because I was editing, but it can fit in here as well. So definitely a great bag to have, especially if you need more space and you just kind of want it, other unique ways to wear it. This is one of them, a planner bag. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.